What's going on, y'all? Today, we are here. We are streaming. Everybody who's in here, sound off. What's going on, boys?
It stopped.
What?
Never mind. You're good.
I mean, can you introduce yourself? Hello?
Oh. Hi.
I'm Diesel. I'm the one that
I'm-
says Nate's gay every time or every stream.
Yeah, you got to
So-
stop doing that. That's a rude thing to say.
Yeah, this is
Probably
Lucky, the developer of the C Markdown parser.
Bucky is currently muted and deafened. There he is.
Oops.
Buckminster, what's going
That's,
on? What's going on, Buckminster? Jordy?
Yo.
There you
Sorry,
are.
Not much. Making sure I didn't sound like a total disaster.
Oh, don't worry. This stream has high possibility of becoming a total disaster. I mean, we don't know. We do not know.
I feel that it was designed to be a total disaster.
What words can we not say?
You're not allowed to say. Maybe Diesel, you just don't talk.
Don't say neighbor.
Yeah, you can't be calling people epithets. You can say whatever you want to me as long as it's not like a racial or religious or anything term.
I know, but are there any like
Oh, man.
particular words that you could describe for us that we
Well, there goes half of my material, honestly.
I'll send you a nice little article, a 2023 guide of words you can't say. And this guide isn't a list of words. This is ridiculous. All right, well, let's see if I can find another one. Basically, you're just not allowed to like really go crazy with the swearing. I think that's kind of the
Okay, so F-bombs are allowed.
like occasionally. You got to
These guys
sprinkle them
get it.
in. You can't just throw them down like that.
I don't know. This guy gets it in your chat. 100%.
In my chat, Red 32 says true.
Yeah, I'm talking about the guy before him.
Guyman50 says Nate gay. Well, I mean, indeed I'm not, but thanks for being in the chat. So let's quit this introduction. Let me hit the Windows XP startup sound and get into the programming. What's going on? Could you guys hear that?
You mean you're not actually
Sexy.
you're not actually on XP?
What are you talking about? Listen, yeah.
Dude, this is a lie.
Okay.
Good stuff, right?
I'm convinced.
Right?
So you're just
Anyway.
running your Mac in a VM inside of XP. Is that
Yeah, I'm running my Mac in a VM inside a virtual machine, inside a VM, inside two more VMs, inside an OpenBSD server, inside an OpenBSD desktop, inside a Windows machine, inside a Tamagotchi.
okay? As long as we have that all clarified. And I noticed that the time isn't changing. Is that a bug?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
The time in the bottom right hand corner.
I'm
is
sorry about that. I literally have no idea what you're talking about, dude.
Oh. Okay.
Anyway,
It's so weird that none of the network icons are blinking either.
again, I'm not following.
What's going on with your bar?
What do you mean? It's normal.
That's not Windows XP.
What are you talking about?
The Windows XP feature.
I mean, I have the Windows
Yeah.
XP Bliss background. I have a Skype window open here, and then I have an AOL Instant Messenger window here.
I think your
Mm.
window decorator's kind of messed up.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
you might
about?
want to fix that.
You got a little bit of bleed through.
Again, no idea what you're talking about.
You know what? Just get good, Nate.
I am good. I'm the best there ever was.
I think it's perfect.
Thank you, Jordy.
Well,
I hope
nobody
I know that
asked
you're
you,
going to be similarly
Jordy.
supportive throughout the entirety of the stream. So what I have pulled up for you is Advent of Code. You'll see that I have day 1 completed. I've not done any of the other days. What day do you ignoramuses challenge me to do?
Day 69.
Does it get harder as it goes up? I've actually never
Yes,
done
and
one.
some of the later ones rely on things from the earlier ones. So,
I think we just go sequentially then.
number 2.
You didn't finish.
I didn't even
Did
start
one-
number 2.
1.
Day
Oh,
2.
Wow, this is too much
Wait, shut
reading.
the hell up. Day 2. I'm gonna read it. I'm the host here. Cool it. We'll be fine. Okay, somebody say something real quick. I want to make sure my audio is working properly.
In this
No.
stream,
Something.
Nate reads.
Indeed. Day 2. Cube Conundrum. You're launched high into the atmosphere. The apex of your trajectory just barely reaches the surface of a large island floating in the sky. You gently land in a fluffy pile of leaves. It's quite cold, but you don't see much snow. An elf runs over to greet you. The elf explains that you've arrived at Snow Island and apologizes for the lack of snow. He'll be happy to explain the situation, but it's a bit of a walk, so you'll have some time. They don't get many visitors up here. Would you like to play a game in the meantime? As you walk, the elf shows you a small bag and some cubes which are either red, green, or blue. Each time you play this game, he will hide a secret number of cubes of each color in the bag, and your goal is to figure out information about the number of the cubes. To get information...
I've seen this movie before.
What movie?
The one with the elf.
Oh, with Will Ferrell.
You mean
yeah.
Elf? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
To get
Carry
information, once a bag has been loaded with cubes, the elf will reach into the bag and grab a handful of random cubes, show them to you, then put them back in the bag. He'll do this a few times per game. You play several games and record the information from each game, your puzzle input. Each game is listed with its ID number, like the 11 in Game 11, followed by a semicolon-separated list of subsets of cubes that were revealed from the bag, like 3 red, 5 green, 4 blue. For example, the record of a few games might look like this. Game 1, 3 blue, 4 red, 1 red, 2 green, 6 blue, 2 green, whatever. In Game 1, 3 sets of cubes are revealed from the bag and put back in again. The first cube is 3 blue cubes, 4 red cubes, and the second set is 1 red cube, 2 green cubes. And 6 blue cubes, and the third set is only 2 green cubes. The elf would first like to know which games would have been possible if the bag contained only 12 red cubes, 13 green cubes, and 14 blue cubes. In the example above, games 1, 2, and 5 would have been possible if the bag had been loaded in that configuration. However, game 3 would have been impossible because at one point the elf showed you 20 red cubes at once. Similarly, the game 4 would also have been impossible if the elf showed you 15 blue cubes at once. If you have the...
Okay, hey Nate, hold
What?
on real quick. They can't see like 90% of your admin code.
I'm reading it!
Oh,
How much do
I
they
think
need
it'd
to
be nice
see?
if they could see it. Yeah,
but
did you just drag it over? It's just like left like
But then it's
5
gonna...
inches.
Now I'm covering up my code. So my other option is I can do this.
It's not good anyway, dude. It's
like
not
what?
good anyway.
Like what am I gonna do? Is this what you want?
I think you
Yeah,
could
let's-
you could put the string
Way
chat in the
better.
bottom right, maybe.
Yeah,
Like let it
You know,
float
just-
over the. You're getting better, warmer.
I mean, it's
warmer.
gonna be floating over something no matter what.
That's okay. I think that's better.
Like
honestly.
if I like, does this please you?
yeah.
Yeah,
all you need to
actually.
do now is take your face cam and just drag it off screen. And you're good.
Take my face cam and do what?
Just drag it off screen.
Yeah.
Mm.
There you go. Perfect. I like that. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Or alternatively, I just cut off like a tiny amount of pixels over here.
Actually,
like
that's
that.
the appropriate amount of Nate. Actually,
I've gotten
I don't
4
know.
ads.
I liked it. I
by the
liked
way.
it better.
Anyway, it would have been possible to get 8. Determine which games would have been possible if the bag had been loaded with 12 red cubes, 13 green cubes, 14 blue cubes. What is the sum of the IDs of those games? Are you ready?
not particularly.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I'm
I'd
running
rather
code in
not.
here. Do I even have a package for Advent of Code?
I mean, you could write some code for to tell if something's odd or even or not.
Yeah. If only there was a project that did that.
Wouldn't know about it. Go mod init Advent of Code Day 2. Hell yeah. Let's open to main.go.
You just have those root level.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Do you have a problem with that? It's not.
I do.
What's wrong with that?
You were
It's
just
a li-
lecturing me yesterday about
What?
folder structure and organization.
You don't need folder structure and organization for a program that is one file.
Yeah, but it
Why
does
not?
need to be retrievable.
By who?
I don't know.
By
Maybe I
you.
want to check it out. You know.
You see it.
Well, maybe I won't retain it
Oh
mentally.
no, I
Maybe I
was
have to
talking
go.
about your Advent of Code folder. It's just in your home folder.
Yeah, I make them and then I get rid of them when I give up on Advent of Code. All right, so this is going to be some easy stuff. Going to do a real quick io dot read all os dot stdin. Boom. Are you guys keeping up with this?
Yeah, no, it's great.
All right, b comma
It's the
error.
best code you've written.
If error. You see that I'm handling my errors and everything?
It's so idiomatic.
I mean, isn't try catching just so much better?
Try catching. Yeah, you know how much I love try catching. Guyman 50, you should split all the functions into text files. Saw it on CodeZen. CodeZen. What is CodeZen? Oh, why am I using fmt.println? I should just panic. Who even cares? So let's open up a test input.txt. I think that's going to be very important. Grab this bad boy, copy it, paste it. Good stuff. Main, let's see, go run main.go. One of these bad boys. Test input.txt. Look at that. Look at that. I'm already making so much progress. You guys jealous?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hell yeah. So let's take this this bad boy. Do one of those. No. So what do? We got to split this thing by lines, and then split each line by semicolons, and then count up the numbers of each color within each semicolon, right? And then figure out which ones don't overrun the numbers, right? Something like that. So we'll do lines colon equals string b. Then we'll do strings dot split that bad boy on new lines. What am I doing?
We have to iterate over all the lines in the file, and then we have to split them by semicolon.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Right.
So there we are. Let's see. So this is going to be sets strings dot split L, and then we'll split on semicolons.
Oh shit, man! I don't have much hope for you based on watching you write a parser in C.
A
We're gonna have
parser
to
in C.
Parse this text.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I'm the master at parsing text. Name a better text parser out there than me. I mean, come on.
You should write it in Perl.
Don't
It's a
tempt
valid
me.
suggestion.
Don't tempt me. So then let's see. So it's 3 blue, comma 4 red, semicolon 1 red, comma 2 green. Comma,
Yeah, but the
6
problem
blue,
is they
7
appear
2.
they appear in any order, right? So the second one is blue, green, green, blue.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying. What's this text made of? So if I split on commas, then I'm going to be left with something like Oh, so I need to get rid of all of these ones that are on colons here. Oh, that could have been bad. So let's do raw line strings dot split line on a whoops. That is impossible. And then we need to get the first element just so I can get the that stuff. And then inside of here, we'll just do sets. Do a fmt.println on s. And I don't have fmt installed. There we go. So we got that much. Index out of range, that doesn't matter. Who cares? Yeah, so we got that. We got 2 green, the last thing that printed. 2 blue, 1 red, 2 green. Fantastic. So now is when we get the tough ones, which scares me. But at least we have this. So then for every one of these, we will have to... I wonder, are there more colors than blue, red, and green? That's what I want to know. No, it's all blue, red, and green. Fantastic.
What about red?
What about red?
What
Red's
about
pretty
red and
Christmassy.
green?
I think you need the red.
Okay. I'm noticing something. If we're splitting on commas, it's always the same format. It's number, space, color.
Yeah.
So
Brother, we're
theoretically, you
supposed
could
to
have.
be.
Or
We're
we're
supposed to be
sh-
calling him garbage. Yeah.
Oh, well,
he's
I mean,
shit-
you are garbage because clearly I'm telling you how to do this, but.
Well, why are you telling me how to do this? I can
Listen,
do
Nate.
this. I don't know. Whatever you're trying to think that you just came up with, I already knew. I'm just pausing for
over.
dramatic effect.
I came
okay,
over
alright.
because apparently you're shit, garbage, useless. Okay. That's
Kind
why
of
I
a
very
rude
came
thing to
over.
say.
Oh,
I was
Well,
just gonna say
my-
maybe a slice of structs is useful here.
Slice of structs. We're not. Clearly, you don't understand the problem.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, maybe I don't.
why don't you just run a malloc, bro?
Ooh, a malloc. That's a good idea.
Yeah, with a monad.
Yeah.
Malloc a monad. Yeah.
And then red.
Play Malika Monad.
Target is equal to
Yeah, what
12.
is a monad,
Or
Diesel?
Monad a Mallet.
True.
What about a monad? So
Honestly,
sorry.
you should pay attention to your chat. You'll never get big if you don't pay attention.
Yeah,
to
you're
your
right.
chat.
You should split all the functions in text files, solving codes. And I already mentioned that one. Couldn't you just read by line? I could, but I forgot how to do that, and I don't want to look up documentation because it makes me. These guys are gonna roast me for looking up documentation. Use red only. No. Could you do it? Can you do it faster? I can do it faster than these guys. What is a monad? No one really knows what a monad is.
It's a functor that does a funky thing. And
You
then-
see, a
That's
functor.
something.
These guys are making stuff up here.
It's a thing that does a thing. It's a thing disguised as a thing, playing a thing.
Thing playing a thing disguised as another thing. So anyway, so then we're going to
Exactly.
want to do blue in row. Gonna make that an int. Var green in row. That's also an int. Var red in row. That's an int. And then I'm just going to do oh, I see. So I have to do this
Wow.
for each of the sets. I want to declare these. I think that's going to be important. For range sets, there we go. Get rid of that. Format. Monad puts a value inside a computational context. Thank you, Douglas. Zero Douglas
Those-
contributed to
Those
the.
just sound, those
What a
just sound like
nerd.
words.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he hasn't contributed not a odd, so
Yeah, he hasn't
Yeah, it
been
doesn't make any
contributing to
sense.
Not Odd. I mean, Not Odd is literally asking for some functional code.
I mean, it is the most relevant place to use it, unironically.
Obviously. So anyway, so for within each set, let's see. So we have rows, and then each set we have to check to see if it's possible. And then if the entire set is possible, then that row we need to add up, right? So then we will say possible colon equals true. And then if oh, you both posted not odd. That's fantastic. So then what we're going to do is we're going to have a function that parses out the each one of these sets. So we'll do func parse set that will take in a string and return a int. So it'll be a count of blue, green, and red. That is fantastic.
That seems like a lot.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. You'll find out.
What do you mean it seems like a lot? What do you want?
I don't know. I mean, you're already like declaring variables in this range, you know.
Actually, I don't like that. Let's do blue, comma green in row, comma red in row, colon equals parse set s. See, this is going to be good. And then we just do if blue in row is greater than, see, if blue in row is greater than blue target or green in row is greater than green target. Catch my drift here? Or red in row is greater than red target, then possible equals false. Possible declared not used. Pshaw. So then that's the if. So then once we've iterated through all the sets, if possible, then we just say sum plus equals I. What is I, you might ask? This is I.
Alright,
And
gotta-
we need to do this.
Undefined sum.
Yeah. Yeah. We need to do that actually over here. Whoops. There we go. That is not right. So we need to do this at the end of each line. Sum equals 0. This is beautiful code. I mean, what are you
Yeah,
guys thinking?
I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
Code that wraps in my text editor is just, that's usually a great sign
Well,
of building something amazing.
Come on, man. I could do one of these.
No, I liked it better before.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. And why is it giving me an error? Oh, FMT.
I don't know. You should really pay attention to your chat. People ask you a question 10 minutes ago, you don't answer it.
Zero
Come on,
Douglas says,
man.
"What is this?" I've challenged these guys to come up with a single mistake in my code while I work through Advent of Code Day 2, and so far they've failed to. They've only pointed out things where I'm right and they're wrong. So
Well, that's not true. Dude, you're still doing the right thing that I told you to do by moving your screen over. Okay.
all right, you watch yourself. You watch
You know-
yourself.
Listen, boy,
Hmm.
guy. Sorry, guy. I said guy.
Were you making fun of myself? Making fun of me for my my heritage? Oh, what's going on, Cam? How you been?
Oh,
Really appreciate how Cam is a moderator in this chat. Doesn't hang out in the Discord. Doesn't, only ever talk to him around. But
Doesn't
he's a
even
mod,
contribute to
and
Not
nobody
Not
else is a
Odd.
mod in the chat. Oh,
Doesn't
Cam, you
even-
got to contribute to Not Odd. That's the hottest new JavaScript project. Not Odd. I mean, you gotta take a gander at this. Look at this. They've got a code of conduct. Look at this: 100 performance, 100% accessibility, 100% best practice, 100% SEO. Not Odd ain't much, but it's not honest work. But it's not honest work. This is fantastic. I mean, look at this coverage: 80%. Beautiful. Version 123, Gem 220. Dependencies out of date. Your dependencies are out of date, dude.
That's what we have contributors for.
It's okay.
Rating 4. You could make up your own. Why did you only give yourself 4? Also,
For
it
an air of
says
legitimacy.
74 open good first issue issues. There's 15 issues total. And then, of course, the
Well, you
best
know what?
part.
Make an issue about that.
The tests are Java. Mind you, this is a node module. tr-d \n main.go. I don't know what that does, but I don't like it.
Also C# and C++ and Rust and what else we got?
Bro,
Got a
we got
NuGet
Perl.
cache in there. You've got a DLL.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need that actually. Don't delete that.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
don't-
planning on it. Build_time, which is a
So-
Rust program. This is beautiful. Which part is crypto miner? Yeah, are you guys mining Bitcoin on this bad boy?
No,
Well,
we just
we're
allocate
using
like
about
2 gigs of
we're
memory.
using about as much memory as you would need to mine crypto if that helps.
Beautiful.
We just go and
Percent
allocate
s slash
memory
backslash
players.
in. Oh, just remove all the new lines. That's a good call. I like removing new lines. I
That's
want my
bad,
GPU to
okay.
be in shambles. Fantastic. So now all we have to do is parse the set. And each set, what do these sets look like? We're split by semicolons. So we just have some number of spaces followed by a number, followed by a color, followed by a comma, followed by a number of spaces, followed by 4. Okay.
Hey, guy that does everything right. Have you noticed that you're iterating over the range of sets? Like, but what you're calling a set is just the first permutation in the game.
What are you talking about?
I mean, like, why do you need to do that?
I'm checking this set, and then I'm checking this set, and then I'm checking this set.
You know what you really need to show?
Because the cubes are put
Premises
back
for-
in the bag. So it's 3 totally individual things. So all I have to do is check each individual set.
You need to get not odd on Prime's radar, Cam. That's what you need to do.
I just sent out your resume review thing in Prime's Discord. I pinged you in a forum post. Appreciate it. Jordy, am I doing it wrong? Because the cubes are put back in the bag. So
You might. I don't know. The way that I interpreted that is they're put back in the bag at the end of the game,
no.
right?
We need to read
other-
it. We need
because-
to read it again.
Games 1,
Yeah,
2, and
because-
5 are possible. Game 3 isn't possible because you pulled out 20 red, and there's not 20 red cubes total. Game 4 isn't possible because it showed you 15 blue cubes at once. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess so. It's just you're just randomly pulling out a handful of. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, so you're just telling what's conceivable. So we just got to check one handful at a time and then find the max of all 3, right? Because those are the only ones that matter. So it's the maximum amount of blues I found in the row, maximum amount of greens I found, whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
So
No.
ranging over the
mm,
sets. This is like not the most efficient way of doing this. Actually, it might be
Yeah,
close,
hey,
but
Nate, what's the time complexity?
time complexity is big O of. Well, you can't say that. Big O of none of your business. What are you, a cop?
No, I don't write in Haskell. Okay, what about the memory?
The memory complexity is I'm reading the entire thing into memory at once and then converting it to strings. So, and then iterating through it. So in,
So bad. Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, let's
Oh.
get a sample one of these strings. Space.
Good luck with that Google interview, by the way.
Yeah. You know me, always interviewing for Google. That's
Yeah,
my
I
thing.
know.
So what I need to do is what I can do is split this bad boy on commas and then collect it, and then split this bad boy on. No, that's not going to work. Is there a way to strings dot split? I really like doing this via strings dot split all over the place. So I'll split it on commas. Input string. Input comma. So I'll split it on commas. So then I'll be left with things that look like 3 blue, 4 red.
3 blue, 1 brown.
So I'll call this A,
Green. These look green.
colon equals that. And then we'll do 4. I have screwed up my formatting some kind of way. Anyway. Wait, why is it?
Hey,
What?
dude, I swear this guy's a diesel clone.
Which guy's a diesel clone? Strings dot split D's nuts. You could be doing this faster. I'm sure this guy is a diesel clone.
You
Yeah. My formatting is broken. Oh no. What's up? Yes?
no, you're doing it right.
All right.
Hey, don't worry about
then
it, Nate.
B colon equals strings dot trim space A. Oh, except I need to do 4 underscore comma B colon equals range A. Ah, you almost got me there. And then I'll just say C colon equals strings dot trim space B. Right?
No.
Right? We got it?
How many loops are we inside of now?
What do you mean?
Well, we start by reading in a file, and then we loop over the file over every line, and then we loop over all of the sets in the line, and then we loop over all of the comma separated values.
Would you
within
prefer I
that set.
recurse?
Yeah, I think you
I
need
don't
some
know.
column.
I don't know what I would prefer, but this is high quality here.
All right, so we trim the
Yeah.
space, and then we'll do
I just
D
have you know that
colon
this code in
equals
Python would take 10 years.
colon equals strings dot split on space. So it's going to be C, comma, space. So that's easy. And then we'll do, let's see. If, no, we're going to do switch D at 1, no, 0.
Oh,
No, at
man.
1.
Could have timed it. Could have timed it just right.
What are you saying?
I think we needed a D's nuts joke in there. I was gonna swoop in there and
Yeah.
grab it, but it
Well,
just didn't work out that way.
so we're going to switch on D1, case, blue. We will do blue equals, and then we'll need to do something. Case red. We will do something else. Oh no. Let's just do an empty. Does this work? Am I allowed to do this in there we go. Red. And then we just need another case green.
Nice.
And then we'll just do a default.
Just
Red.
yeah.
And then
There's nothing
default
wrong
we
with
will panic. Oopsie. And then we got red, blue, and green. So then if it's blue, what we'll do is say blue equals, no, we'll say num : equals d at 0 strconv dot a to I d at 0. Is that right? Oh no.
Sure.
I need to import strconv. No, it's not strconv, is it? HY is equivalent to %s 10 0. That's fantastic. So we'll do num comma underscore equals that. Blue equals num. And then we will copy this little block. Change this one to red. And then, copy this little block. Paste it over here. Change this to green. And, I mean, we basically got a program. This is pretty much guaranteed to work. So
Yeah, you're right. The struct was a real stupid idea.
Index
There
out of
should-
range 1 with length 1. Made that go
Instead of having a
23.
struct with a count and a color, you should definitely just create a case statement with an infinite number of colors.
So I have,
You know what?
I've made a small mistake.
Since I'm studying for the Security Plus certification, I want to say thank you, Nate,
Yeah.
for showing me a good example of brute force.
You're welcome, buddy. So you see, it only failed on the last line. It was working just fine until it got to the line that had nothing in it. Because it made it all the way through lines 1 through 5, and then it was the one that was the new line at the end that failed. So all I got to do is if len l is less than, I don't know, 10,
You just put
break.
numbers in there.
What? What?
Okay. Whatever.
All right. 1 doesn't feel right.
I notice that you've avoided using the title that you usually do, which is Senior Go Engineer Solves Some Problem.
You know what? You're right.
Your back-end Go developer gets embarrassed by
World's
Board members.
greatest engineer is challenged by 3
No, just that.
bustas.
Just
Can-
challenged.
Just challenged. Just challenged.
He's been demoted.
Well-
Terrible to hear. World's greatest engineer challenged by 3 bustas. You cannot break me. I cannot be broken. All right, but what? This ain't right.
No.
No, it's not.
Everything about
see.
this is wrong.
What?
I mean,
what
I
are you
could have
talking
told you that from the
about?
beginning.
I'm a
from
master
the
programmer,
beginning.
dog.
Apparently not.
I think
Apparently not.
I think the fact that you had the equivalent of just while read line echo I in your program like really increased your confidence there, because it was looping through and printing it out, and you're like, yeah, hell yeah, we're evaluating code, we're not catching on fire, and then you actually get to the part where it prints everything out, prints the result, you're like,
I'm just feigning idiocy right now. I know what's going wrong. This is like really a teaching tool. I'm trying to show the viewer how we get to where we came from. You know what I mean? How we get to where we're going. That's what's important here. All right, so we still got.
I was gonna
right,
say
so that's not failing.
this is a masterclass in what not to do.
This is a masterclass in what to do. Look at this. It didn't panic.
What do you mean, what to do? Dude,
all the
you're
individual parts
O
are
of
working.
N to the 5th. Okay, that's what your time complexity is, dude.
For
Alright, so
I
here's what we're
if
gonna do.
for
We're
I
gonna
if for
If all right, so Matt,
for if
switch possible. Case true.
I hate everything about this.
What? What do you mean? I'm sorry. Could you articulate what's wrong with this code?
I think what you need to do is include not odd, and that would actually make it faster.
No,
You know what?
No, we don't have a Go package for that yet.
You know, here's what we're gonna do.
Um,
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put a little quick return statement here, and then I'm just gonna make a little tag. I'm gonna say error occurred, and then this is gonna be fmt dot. And then when we get to error occurred, we'll panic with the
Oh
just
no!
error has
You're not gonna do it.
occurred.
What I
And
think
then
you're
that
gonna
makes
do.
it a lot easier, because then instead of saying panic bad up here, what I can do is just run go to error occurred. You know what I'm saying? So
Let me
that's
get
what we'll
you
do.
some-
To rid of
let
the
me
forward
get you
says regex must compile. Regex, get out of here. All right, println possible :space, and then we'll just do a plus, and then the line. So that way we know that line was possible, and then case false. fmt.println impossible. See, now we'll know what's really truly going on.
Will we though?
All right, go to error jumps over declaration of possible at main.go 2111. All right. 21 possible equals true. Well, who cares? Whoa! Oh, snap!
Uh-oh.
Diesel,
Uh-oh.
wait, Diesel, what the? Why weren't you following me? What is this about? What are you doing?
Just-
Broke this man's heart. You got him so excited.
Anyway, the yeah, of course, I'm gonna get rid of the go-to.
Thought it was a real
Normally those
person.
work. Panic. Oopsie.
Yeah. I thought it was a real
Doopsie.
person, but turns out it was just Diesel.
Yeah. So it says this one's possible, this one's possible, this one's impossible, this one's impossible, and this one's impossible.
See, the real question you should be asking is not can they break me. It's, can I not break my code?
Game 1, 2 are possible. Games 3, 4, and 5. Wait,
Instead of
why does it
breaking
think 5
psychologically.
is not possible? This
Hey,
should be fine.
Are you gonna put a GUI on this? Like
A
a
GUI?
TUI or a GUI?
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a
you
good
should.
idea.
Yeah. Or
That's a
even a
great
TUI,
idea.
bro.
All right, so anyway, sum plus equals I. I is the count of the lines, right? It's just the index of the line. Let's see. Index, and then we'll just string concat the I string I. Then we'll just say is possible. Got to make sure we get these indexes working. Make it all button operated. Ooh, I like buttons. Plus string I. This is all some good debugging. Is not possible. Add that line. We'll go
I think
with,
you should do a memory trace on it.
index. Conversion from int to string yields a string of one rune, not string of digits. Oh, you're right. strconf dot I2A. That's what I want. Oop. strconf dot I2A. You guys following this? You guys seeing this?
It's so clear, dude. You have no idea how clear.
All right,
for
so-
if switch if.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you
maximally
think
clear.
so. So anyway, now let's get in here. All right, index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's working. So I think what the problem is you have to add up the IDs. Oh, so the IDs. I
No,
gotta
it's saying,
add one to
it's
the
saying
ID.
game at the end. They say they want
Sum
you to
plus
add
equals
the
I.
IDs.
Plus 1. There we
Wow.
go. Equals 1 plus I. There we go. So now we'll get something a little bit closer. 3. All right, so now we're just missing 5 because game 5 at index 4, which we're going to be adding 5 because we plus 1 to it. We've screwed something up. For some reason, it thinks that this is impossible. Now, the easy way to do that is going to just be to run delve. You guys ever run delve?
No,
My code is perfect.
I'm not a hack, bro.
All right, let me just install delve real quick.
I write perfectly memory safe code all the time.
Yeah, me too. Well, this is just a teaching thing. I mean, obviously, I would have had this done by now if this wasn't a teaching environment, and this is Brew Auto Update. What has taken Brew Auto Update so long? All right, we're fetching delve. Who says use GDB? Use GDB.
Dude, we use GDB in here all the time.
All right.
And Valgrind too. I think Valgrind's
All right, so
the best
delve
thing.
still isn't installed, so I guess we're not using delve.
Yeah, I always run my code in Valgrind.
Valgrind sounds like a bad video game.
We used it. You hated it. I taught you how to use it. Remember?
It was not good. It didn't prove anything to me other than that you didn't know how to write
Other
code.
than-
Got 'em up.
Other than your code was bad. That's all it proved. Yeah.
Guys, you guys are being ridiculous. I'm trying to focus here.
You might want to look at line 32.
Line 32.
Oh wait, we're programming together. We're supposed to use empathetic
Green,
communication.
red row, red target.
Why aren't we
Try
all
it.
like team
And
up?
then you
to
might
your
you might
system?
also want to
go
look
together.
at line 9 or line 8, I guess now.
Possible equals true. Yeah, so it's possible until proven impossible.
Yeah, and then we iterate over the next line, but possible can only basically be false. Right, there's no else there to set possible back to true. You're setting possible to true at the very beginning before the for loop of the lines. It should be inside the for loop. Champ.
Good call. Good call. I don't know why you're helping. I told you.
Oh
were
yeah, sorry,
specifically
sorry. No,
instructed
no,
to
you're
talk
right. You're right.
shit.
You're right. No. Install Del. You're right.
I told you. It's for the views.
Yeah,
Input.txt.
I mean all 8 of them.
Let's
whatever.
open up input.txt. That's more than I got yesterday.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome.
Command
'Cause we're in here.
C, Command V, backspace, :WQ, and let's run this bad boy on input.txt. We got 2, 5, 5, 1. Hey!
That goes to show you.
I
boys and
told you
girls.
I could do it all by myself with no help from anyone. Not one of these haters. That's
You
right. That's
don't
what I
need-
thought.
You don't need to be a confident programmer, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you can just use Go.
Just
Yeah,
nest
embed-
loops. It'll be fast enough.
This is instant. I don't even know how fast this went. I mean, this is, let's see, time.
Hey, how scalable is
Look at
this,
this.
by the way? Is it scalable?
Look at this. 1/10 of a second.
All right. This is not complicated enough. You actually need a gRPC microservice to tell you whether or not the game is possible.
I mean, it's just gonna be horizontally
Yeah,
scalable.
you need also to write your test cases with Python.
This is not web
Um,
scale at all.
This is, what are you talking about? This isn't web scale. It's written. It's literally written in Go.
Yeah, it could be, but you could be fucking deploying this
Don't
shit in
you know-
Kubernetes and load balancing multiple
Don't you know
game
that the-
deciders.
The only way to improve your server side performance is to just use JavaScript.
Dude, look at this. This is clearly a microservice. Look at this. It's only 82 lines of Go code.
Do you use clock?
I'm
Like,
sorry.
Come on.
Do you have a better one?
Yeah, like you should be using SCC.
do you spell that?
SCC.
SCC.
How do you spell that acronym?
No, I couldn't use the phonetic alphabet. I mean, is it Sierra Charlie Charlie?
S as in snake. Charlie Charlie.
Snake Charlie Charlie. All right. Is this gonna be some D's nuts joke when I run this?
That'd be funny if it was.
Estimated cost to develop $4,645. All right, viewers, pay up.
And man, not odd costs.
Estimated schedule effort
$500,000 to
1.79 months. Estimated people required 0.23. What? This is the
accurate.
dumbest
This is-
tool ever.
Seems like something I'd pay a contractor $5,000
All
to
right,
build.
hold on. Now we gotta.
Similar quality too.
Source.
I mean, don't
GitHub,
most developers write like 10
Lucky-
lines
oh.
of code a day?
Make dear lucky -gg. That's your username, right?
Yeah.
The V.
LVCKY-GG. That's right. LVVCKY. All right. Git clone git at GitHub. Shout out to Freight Dev /Freight. Big respect. GitHub.com:LVCKY-GG/ not odd. Oh, I thought it was going to be painful.
Oh.
And then what do I run? I run a real quick and easy SCC. What is this, D? Are you using the D? Does not odd have the D? We got
Apparently, I
CMake.
don't know what goes on in there, to be
We
honest.
got Markdown, Rust,
Can't believe
XML,
there's
C#,
1600 lines of
JavaScript,
image.
MS Build, Makefile, TOML, YAML, C++, Java, license. That's important. Their complexity is pretty low. I like the complexity of this CMake going on.
Like it's
C
higher than
header.
everything else.
Estimated cost to develop organic $326,732. Estimated schedule effort 8.99 months. Estimated people required 3.23.
I'm just 0.23, by the way.
Good stuff. This SCC thing is very useful.
It's kind of cool. I don't know how that complexity algorithm works, but it does something.
All right, let's get back into it. The elf says they've stopped producing snow because they aren't getting any water. He isn't sure why the water stopped. However, he can show you how to get the water source to check it out for yourself. It's just up ahead. As you continue to walk, the elf poses a second question. In each game you played, what is the fewest number of cubes of each color that could have been in the bag to make the game possible? Again, consider the example games from earlier. In game 1, the game could have been played with as few as 4 red, 2 green, and 6 blue cubes. If any other color had 1 fewer cube, the game would have been impossible. Game 2 could have been played with a minimum of 1 red, 3 green, and 4 blue cubes. All right, good stuff. The power of a set of cubes is equal to the numbers of red, green, and blue cubes multiplied together. The power of the minimum set of cubes in game 1 is 48. In games 2 through 5, it was 12, whatever. Effectively, adding up these 5 powers produces the sum 2286. For each game, what is the minimum set of cubes that must have been present? What is the sum of the power of these sets? Guys, they're throwing a lot at me here.
I think you
welcome.
can. You're a big boy. I think you can figure it out.
Guys, I write corporate CRUD backends for a living. This is there's a lot. All right, so we got to figure out the game could have been played with as few as 4 red, 2 green, and 6 blue cubes. Okay, so you just need.
Gotta keep track of the minimums.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's well, you know,
It's not
I
the
didn't think you were
minimums.
gonna
It's
get.
actually the maximums. Nice try.
Oh, well, you know what I mean.
Well,
I
you're
don't.
saying minimums. You actually have to keep track of the maximums.
It's words. It's the same thing basically.
Hmm. Hmm. Likely story. Anyway, the power of a set of cubes is equal to the numbers of whatever multiplied together. Power is the minimum set of cubes in the game. Find the minimum set of cubes that must have been present. What is the sum of the power of these sets? All right, fantastic. So for each one of these bad boys, so we're already counting the sets. We've already got this parse code. This all works perfectly and is good. So then all we got to do is, before we hop into this bad boy, we'll just do a max blue equals 0, max green equals 0, and we'll do a max red equals 0. And then we don't need any of these targets. Bye-bye. So then if we say if blue in row is greater than max blue, green in row is greater than max green. Oh, I got this so good. Red in row is greater than max red. Then, oh no.
Oh yeah, you got it. Keep going.
No, because this is an or, so I need to separate this out into a bunch of separate statements. You guys almost got me with this one too. So
Is
this,
it XOR?
so then we want this, and then we want if green is greater than max green, you do something. If red is greater than max red, then you got to do something. And then
Yeah, I think you're really gonna need a state machine here.
You know what? I could use a state machine. So we'll say
Yeah.
max blue equals blue in row. Max green equals green in row. And then we'll say max red equals red in row. I mean, look at that. Oh. There we go. Guys, this is gonna be crazy. You guys have no idea. So I need to what?
I was just gonna say I really enjoy the stylistic interpretation of variable naming and capitalization.
What are you talking about? This is go case.
Yeah,
I
well, I
guess
mean,
we
the,
just-
you know, sometimes you gotta make them all lowercase, and sometimes you can make them camel case.
Oh yeah, you got Max Green. You got Max Red.
That's right. We just do whatever we want around here, apparently.
Maxwell Green CPA. Is that better for you?
Yep, nope, perfect. You're nailing it.
All right. So then we don't need any of this stuff. We do need a sum plus equals a thing, but that's about it. Possible doesn't matter. Don't need this. Oh, don't need that. Don't need this. So then we'll just do sum plus equals. What is it? You sum the sum of the power of these sets. Power is equal to its number multiplied together. So 42, 2 through 5 was 12, 36, adding up these 5 powers. Okay, so multiply them all together.
Sure.
Okay. So we say max
I mean, it's gonna be
red
wrong, but
times Maxwell Green CPA times maximum blue. Whoops. And then that'll be it. Go run. I need Test input.text 2286. There we go. So we'll run it against input.text 62811. 62811. There we go. Not even a challenge, not even difficult, not even a problem. You guys think you can challenge me on the next? I mean, this only took an hour.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
no.
honestly, that's quite a long time for that problem.
I don't know what
Could've
you're
done
talking
it,
about.
like-
That was a difficult problem. Probably ranked, I don't know. I mean, let's check the leaderboard. How long did it take for somebody to do day 2? Day 2. Look at that. 1 hour and 34 minutes is number 1 in the world.
Yep. That's how you read that.
Yep.
Is that how you read that?
It's crazy. It
you're
didn't
like
take
the new-
anyone a day.
You're like the new record then.
Yeah, pretty much the fastest one that's ever done this.
It's pretty incredible, actually.
Only took
gotta
about an
hand it
hour.
to you.
Yeah. Now the next one looks difficult. It took this guy 5 hours. Takes 11 minutes
Well, I'm
to
sure you-
even be on the, or 11 hours to even be on the board.
I'm sure you could do it in 6.
I mean, who are these people that are absolutely just destroying this stuff? These people are wild. Let's see who's 5 space. Is this like 5 head? MIT class of 2025. Him. I finally get around to uploading my old stuff to GitHub. All right. What about this one? Dan Carmen. Dan Carmen looks like a cool guy.
Yeah.
He looks like he can program the shit out of something.
All right, we got some nice little like fractal thing going on over here.
Anonymous.
DLL.
That
view.
profile picture is dangerously close to being.
I like this.
Never mind.
Computer vision, SLAM, tracking and other robotic stuff, LiDAR.
Nerd.
Cropeb, also known as Mr. Crop. It's almost December. I'm assuming those reading this will come here from AOC. My repo with solutions. Let's
Wait,
see.
What does he want to hear
Solutions.
from senators?
What the hell? Cheating?
I'm gonna go back and look at the day I just did. What do you want? I'm not gonna click on other days. Is that
Okay, now
okay?
on-
This?
Not on camera, you're not.
Why not? Cheating raised the alarm. I'm looking at the day I just did.
Alright, Nate's been cancelled officially.
I'm canceled.
I'm putting it on. Yeah, I'm putting it on the putting it on the Not Nod Odd Foundation's.
No.
You don't have a Twitter yet?
Hold on a second. Oh no. What causes this? Ugh. Mic check. Mic check. Oh no. I need to fix this. Of course, it's still working in the stream. It's just not working in the Discord. Let's just quit Discord. Clearly something is broken. I need to fix it. So this is fun. Test. Anyway, as I was saying,
All day long.
there's certainly no problems with my Mac-based setup. Everything is fine and dandy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's just, the best programmer in the world can't keep his internet on for more than 10 minutes.
it's not my internet.
fine.
My for some reason my dock dies, and then it's all broken, and then that's it, and then it's
That
broken.
Mac- Perfect.
I
That's a
don't
skill issue.
I don't know. It's a hardware issue. It's not a Mac issue. It's probably an issue with my ThinkPad dock. All right, I don't
Oh,
know.
you take that back.
All right, so if you look at
Couldn't
this,
possibly be a ThinkPad.
this guy essentially did exactly the same thing I did. I mean,
Yeah,
you
no,
split on a
it's
colon,
literally
you split on a semicolon, you split on a comma, you split on a space, you map it, you reduce it, you merge it, you max it, and then you, I don't know, something. So I mean, basically, we have the same solution. He just has less typing, probably because he's not very good at typing. That's what I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, you're just a god tier typist, right?
Yeah, I mean, you saw me typing. Here, watch this. Watch this. You ready for this? Oh.
Yeah, go on monkey type.
The quick
Whoa.
brown fox jumps
was-
over the lazy dog. What do you think? Man,
That was pretty slow.
all right.
I'm
What?
impressed.
Yeah.
60 words per minute. Come on,
Yeah,
man. You can do better.
See what you do in Type Racer.
Let's go.
Live on stream.
Wait, which color car are you, Nate?
Shut up.
Are you red?
He's getting his ass kicked.
He's in the absolute last place.
No, this was all right. So this was clearly written based on a woman's perspective, and I just lack empathy, and that's why I was typing so slow, and I only got 77. This time I'll be hitting
Wait,
at least 100.
Wait, which car are you, Nate?
The top one. Ah.
Oh,
84. You see,
You know what
you see, we're getting up there.
you know what
Now,
the problem is?
let me switch to my.
You're
I'm
just
gonna
getting
switch to my
stream
ringer
sniped.
keyboard because this
You're
is.
just
I'm
getting stream sniped.
on the
that's all.
Ergodox. I'm gonna switch to the real one. Hold on.
It's kind of a skill issue.
Will your
This
programming improve if you
is
switch
the
to the real
keyboard.
keyboard?
And I'm also getting stream sniped. You're right. You're 100% right. All right,
And they're
quick-
cheating. They're spinning, bro. They're spinning, dude.
Yeah, these guys are cheating. All right, now this.
Maybe
is
maybe
gonna
that
be
was
good.
maybe that was the problem all along, Nate. Actually, you weren't on your real keyboard, so your
I
code
wasn't.
good.
Yeah, maybe that's why your code's so bad.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
God.
Mm. Oh, I'm not happy about that.
I think that's at third place.
All right, we're gonna do one more. I wasn't used to being on this keyboard. It's been a minute. I swear this keyboard is usually a ringer.
You can
Excuses.
keep making all the excuses you want.
You know, the more you do them, the worse you get.
This one he might clean house here.
Spoke too soon.
I don't know how to spell tilapia.
Talia. Tilapia.
84. This is bullshit. Fuck this game.
Oh, you're a real streamer now. Let me tell you what.
You know what? I'm a real streamer. I'll show you a real streamer.
Oh, you're gonna get a Fortnite?
This is a Mac. I can't play Fortnite, but I can play Subway Surfers.
Okay. Go to this Krunker.io with a K.
Nah, dude, I'm elite pro gaming right now. Oh,
Subway Surfers.
yeah, dude, Subway
That's what-
Surfers. This is how I can
This
keep
is-
my Gen Z audience entertained.
Is Subway Surfers not a millennial thing?
No, this is a Gen Z like thing. This works best when you put it at the bottom of a TikTok. That's like an Andrew Tate
Oh, I see.
video.
Oh, true.
Nate, do you have any words of wisdom about how to
How to be?
be a misogynist?
Yeah, could you tell us how to do that, please? I'm not sure
Can
how.
you tell
Yeah,
me how to maximize my hating of women.
Make sure you put on your Versace robe first, obviously.
yeah, I gotta put on the Versace robe. Unironically though, that's the problem. I usually wear it ironically. I need to. Oh, all right. So let's.
Yeah, start wearing it. Just completely legit.
So anyway, the thing about living in Romania and being in bed with the mob, and also promoting prostitution while explaining why prostitution is bad, is that it takes a lot of work to grift that hard. So as an Andrew Tate like character, I'm constantly exhausted, which is why I use G Fuel.
I was waiting for the G Fuel show.
Brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Brought to you by G Fuel. Brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Chat in front of Type Racer. Get it together. Chat in front of browser. Can't see browser. I'm literally crying. You don't need the Subway servers at the top. Ugh.
You gotta play some GTA 5.
Yeah. Here we go. GTA. I'm actually just gonna play some GTA 6.
Wow, look at that front page of YouTube. You're so accomplished.
We can't
No.
do this alone. We're gonna need some
Whoa!
know a guy. He's been out of the game. His name's Tommy.
Whoa! Am I good at this game? God.
No.
Yeah. Very cinematic.
Good stuff.
Listen,
Good
Nate,
stuff.
you're not allowed to stream without the robe from now on.
I'm not allowed to stream without the robe.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm gonna stream how I darn well please, and you can't stop me. Anyway,
I mean, I can't. But
I'm
this is
excited.
a recommendation.
What's number 3?
what's number
We
3?
need to know.
All right.
Suspense is killing
You and
me.
the elf eventually reach the gondola lift station. He says gondola lift will only take you up to the water source, but this is as far as he can bring you. You go inside. It doesn't take this long to find the gondolas, but there seems to be a problem. They're not moving. You turn around to see a slightly greasy elf with a wrench and a look of surprise. Sorry, I wasn't expecting anyone. The gondola lift isn't working right now. It still will be a while before I can fix it. You offer to help. The engineer explains that an engine part seems to be missing from the engine, but nobody can figure out which one. If you can add up all the part numbers in the engine schematic, it should be easy to work out which part is missing. The engine schematic consists of visual representation of the engine. There are lots of numbers and symbols you don't really understand, but apparently any number adjacent to a symbol, even diagonally, is a part number and should be included in your sum. Periods do not count as a symbol. Here is your entire example schematic. Oh, this looks awful. In this schematic, 2 numbers are not numbers because they are not adjacent to a symbol. Every other number is adjacent to a symbol, so is part of a number. Their sum is 4361. Of course, the actual engine schematic is much larger. What is the sum of all part numbers in the engine schematic?
You're forgetting to do, Nate. You're forgetting to tell your chat to clip everything that you think is interesting.
Clip
and they
that!
don't care about. Yeah.
But there's nothing interesting.
Clip that! Clip Jordy talking shit about not being interesting.
Yeah, that's well. See, there you might have something.
Clip his reaction to that. Clip me asking to clip that.
And then you need to make a reaction video to that as well.
Today we're going to be reacting to the clip of Jordy getting clipped, about his getting clipped. Let's take a look. Whoa! Am I doing it right? Am I streaming now?
Yeah,
All right.
you're doing a good job. Keep it up.
Fantastic. All right, so this one looks really annoying.
This is the easiest one yet.
Is it?
Yeah, dude, just
Yeah,
add the numbers.
he's right.
You can only add the numbers that are adjacent to a symbol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seems fine.
Write a
But
parser, bro.
that's fine if you're doing it horizontally. But
Write a tokenizer.
it's also even diagonally is also a part number.
You're gonna
So
have
that
to
means
write
that
a
this is a
compiler
part
for
number.
this.
Like that's not very fun. Like the ones that aren't symbols are 114 because it's not next to a part number, and 58. But like all the other ones, like you gotta get this, you gotta get this, you gotta cover this, you gotta cover this, you gotta cover this.
It's the if only there was a data structure which could represent these things in 2 dimensions.
Yeah, I understand a two-dimensional array is the way to do
Hey, Nate.
this. But then I'm going to end up with 100 billion
just-
off by 1 errors trying to index these things out.
Your stream
thought you-
coordinate has just died.
Has it?
Well, just
Yeah.
According to Twitch, I'm still streaming at 6,000 kubops.
You look okay.
you just make a struct that contains a 2-dimensional array, and then you do range checking on with a function that you put index x and y.
Yes, I understand that. That's the difficult part.
What?
Because when you find the location of the number, you have to check this box, this box, this box, this box, this box. Then you have to go to the second part of the number and you got to check this box, this box, this box, this box, and this box, making sure not to also check this box because this is diagonal and this was diagonal because you might end up accidentally double counting or whatever. Like this one's kind of a hassle.
This is what you're good at, man.
Counting boxes in a
I
no, I
count
write
boxes
crud
in my
backends.
sleep.
I count boxes. I count boxes when I'm in a coma. Count boxes all day long. No, I'm just not gonna be able to get this done in the 40 minutes we have left. That's the real problem. This one's like gonna be a hassle.
Just go overtime.
Let's just throw down number 4. The gondola takes you up strangely through the.
Cheating.
Ugh. This one doesn't seem too bad. Which number you have appears in the list, winning numbers, blah, 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 blah. It's a large pile. How many points are they worth in total? Oh, you know what? I actually did work on this one. Forgot about this. It's number 5. If you give a seed a fertilizer. You know what? I think it's time to contribute. Now that I've taught you guys how to do Advent of Code Day 2 and Go, I think it's time to go to search/github.com/luckygg/not I think it's time.
Oh, you're gonna make a Go package for it, yeah?
I think yeah, let's do it. So we'll do a quick Go mod init github.com/luckygg/not and then we'll open up we'll make a directory. We'll call it com, and then we'll do another directory, lucky-gg. We'll make another directory, so we have luckygg, so we're going to say not/not/odd/golang/pkg. So then we'll see cd to not odd golang pkg, and then we'll do a main.go pack. Oh, whoops. Oh, oops, screwed that up. All right. Com, lucky, whatever. So then we'll vi main.go. World's greatest engineer defeated by a slightly greasy elf. Watch it, Jordy. Watch it. Package. PKG. Did I disconnect from audio again? No one's saying anything.
No, we're
It's-
just
it's-
intently
it's-
watching.
It's anticipation.
All right. So then we'll export a function called not odd. That kind of hurts. Int int.
You just love the double negative.
Actually, you know what? I don't know if this function is going to be good enough. I think we need to make sure that we have a type not odd generator.
Just want to make sure you're on a fork of this,
factory.
right?
What do you mean? Why do I need to be on a fork?
So you can make a pull request.
So then this will be a not odd generator factory will be an interface, and then it has a single. So it's an interface which has a single thing, which is a generate not odd generator, which returns, of course, a not odd generator. You guys following?
Yeah.
And we need to we'll have
Sure.
to capitalize that. So then of course we need to type. Whoa! Tomatin Tim just followed. What's going
Oh,
on?
look at that.
Hey! I mean, this is great.
Nice. Nice.
So anyway, so it's gonna make we're gonna have a type not odd generator, which is an interface. So of course that interface will return it's going to have something like it's going to have a function for not odd, which will take in an int and then return a boolean, right? So then we'll just make a type a struct, and then this one will let's see. So we'll have a function defined on this called, there we go. So then this struct will return I dot not odd, and then of course we need to define this function, so it would be func not odd, then this returns a bool, sorry. So then this not odd is going to return a boolean, right? So we want to make sure we're using the JavaScript package, right? So what we're going to want to do is let's see. All right, so we want exec. That's the one we want. So we'll do cmd : exec dot command, and then what's the what do you run? What do you do to run JavaScript?
Node.
Node,
Node.
I think.
Okay. Do I need anything else? All right. cmd dot st. How do I command? Oh, you know what?
Don't you think you're going about this the wrong way? You
Why?
should wrap this in Node.
No. It's a Go package. You can import this into your Go, and then it'll call Node for you.
Ah, okay.
Does that
That's
make
what I
sense?
want. Yeah.
Like what? How else would you do it?
All right, maybe you want to take advantage of the fast Go implementation from inside a node.
Why would I do that?
Why would you do the other thing?
What do you mean?
I mean, why would you do this entirely? Like, honestly,
What are you talking about?
This is
Oh,
the
this is
most pointless
perfect.
repo. There's no point in any of it, actually.
You take that back, buddy.
I mean, I'm sorry. Do you not want to help out your friend in his repo? Because
Do
I'm
you not
doing
wanna
an
be
act
part
of
of the
charity for
foundation?
my friend
I-
here.
If I recall, I think I have more code in the repo than
Than
everyone.
anyone else. Yeah, and you're about to contribute assembly to it too, aren't you?
Unfortunately, yeah.
So we'll say input dot write.
Assembly's kind of hard to debug.
So then we need bytes for a program that runs it, right? So how do we run a node program inside of?
This is you're making this too simple. Actually, I think
Really?
the way that you
What do you
need,
think?
yeah, the way you need to do this is you need to use Go's templating language to write the JavaScript
Ooh, that's a good call.
from the generator, and then you need to exec write the JS file out to /temp and exec it directly with Node.
This is good. All right. So we'll do func JS generator struct func generate JS. This will return a string, of course. We'll want to do template dot new undefined template. HTML template or just regular template?
Just a regular
Well,
template, I think.
Yeah,
Just
let's
a
do
regular
text slash
template.
template. Yeah, that's a good call. Text slash template. Oh, there we go. Let's fix this. Wouldn't want this not to compile. Am I right, boys? Not enough arguments.
Oh,
there,
it needs to
right?
compile. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? You can just make an issue if it doesn't compile. I don't care.
All right. So I'll
Yeah.
just push everything I have to main, and then we can go from there. Generate JS. GENER. There we go. So then we'll write that. So then whatever comes out of generate JS is going to be what is run in Node, right? So
Yeah.
what do we need? Template.new takes in a string. Com dot lucky gg dot. What was the path I put this thing in?
What's that?
PWD. Oh, it was com dot luckygg dot not dot aw dot golang dot pkg dot generate js dot template dot new. You have to name the template, so I figured I'd just name it based on where it exists. You know what I'm saying?
Smart. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Thank you. So we'll do tmpl equals that. Tmpl dot parse. Ooh, do we want to parse glob? Parse fs? I think we parse glob, right? Parse the template definitions in the files identified by the pattern. No, let's do parse. Name? What is that?
It-
Name of top level. Man, it's
I
been
think
a
it
minute.
is just parse.
Yeah. So I need to give this bad boy a string. Okay. So what do you put in this template? So we need JavaScript file. So let's just
This is CD usage that I would come to expect out of you.
what are you talking about? Are you somehow insinuating that I'm not giving it my all and I'm not taking this this stream seriously?
No, I think you're functioning at peak ability, actually.
Thank you. Wait a minute. All right, so where's the where's test.js?
That's
Okay.
not right. But, we need full code coverage. So you could just make extra tests.
Well, I'll just cat index.js. All right, so all looks good. So we'll just cat that, pipe it into what's the copy paste terminal app?
Talking about PB copy.
Is that a Mac
Is it
thing?
PB copy? Yeah, there's a thing. You can do it on everywhere, but XClip. That's an app thing. Is it PB copy?
Pretty sure.
PB copy. There we go. So then we'll just paste that template in here. I told it to paste. Guys, am I still here?
Yeah, you're still here.
All
I
right,
believe
well,
in you.
Neovim appears to have frozen.
That means you did good.
You might have pasted 10,000 lines of knots into it.
That's very possible.
There we go.
Yeah, I didn't see
All
that.
right. So that's fantastic. Neovim is a little slow. Not gonna lie to you. Luckily, I have GG and capital G to go back to the bottom of this function. Oh, oh, it's slow.
Oh, buddy.
Perfect.
Yeah, sometimes I have to turn off my LSP.
Yeah, not to worry. I'm on a Mac. I mean,
An M2.
M1 actually.
Yeah, but still.
It's an M1 Max, dude. Look at how much RAM I have. I'm using 5,000
It's
out
just
of
like the whole
60,000.
thing.
Like, look at this. What's the thing to do? System status, system settings,
Resource monitor?
resource, monitor,
the Mac
activity
guy, man.
monitor. There we go. Activity monitor. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Give it a second. I'm only using 22 gigs of memory. Like, who even cares?
Wow.
I got 64
Only
of those bad boys.
22.
I got 64 of those bad boys. And Neovim's only using almost a gig of memory.
It's fine.
GoPLS is using 631 megs. Neovim is running 737. And OBS, the entire broadcast, handling like 4 different video streams and like 6 different audio streams at once, is only using 602. So, you know,
That's
text editing is
Yeah.
more than twice as difficult as handling video streams.
that's the magic of Lua for you.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I mean, CPU, nothing. Who cares?
I mean,
3,000
I think
threads.
now would be an appropriate time to say that the Not Foundation is starting a coding boot camp. You know, so you can learn Node.js, bro. You can learn the programming language Node.js.
Fantastic. The
And
programming
React.
language Node.
Yeah,
The Node programming language. Node PL. All right.
and
So,
then the React programming language as well, bro.
fantastic. So what do I do with this now that I have it?
Cry.
So I guess this just contains a bunch of exports. So how do I run this code? So how do I run my not odd within this code from My Go program.
You need it.
Oh, you just call it. You can just call it.
Oh, so I'll just call it on the last line.
Yeah.
It's so good.
This is amazing.
I didn't know Vim had a frame rate that you could affect, honestly.
You know,
right?
me neither.
You need an FPS counter on your Vim.
This is so unsettling.
This
Anyway.
is the most amazing thing that we have ever done.
So then we want to do tmpl dot. We'll give it a second.
Just let it think.
You guys reading any good books lately?
I was reading your wallpapers, Nate, and you might want to vet them better. That's all I'm gonna say.
What do you mean? What wallpaper? Was it the memes one?
Your wallpaper. No, it wasn't the memes one. It was one of the comfy trees. One of the comfy trees has a a special hidden thing.
It's a symbol that
Let's just say I was shocked.
Oh, if you were shocked, I know exactly what that is. All right, so it didn't want to give me a completion on this. So
yeah. you
Oh,
might
there
have
we
to try
go.
it closely. Oh,
okay, so it's just giving me text completions, and it's working at frame rate. It's not giving me actual LSP completions.
you have fraps or something? Like, can you stick a frame rate on there?
Is there a Vim frame rate plugin?
It's probably like 1. Maybe it's -1.
Need assistance tracking FPS. Oh, that's Rainmeter. Mitchell Hashimoto on Twitter. I switched from InVim to NeoVim. Add delay in LXDE, SSE, display tweaks.
You know who Mitchell Hashimoto is, right?
No, who's that?
It's the founder of HashiCorp.
Hashimoto. I see. This guy looks younger than I am.
I think he's in his 30s.
I'm in my 20s. I don't like this. Oh no, it completed. Oh no. I'm gonna do a real quick ZZ and call this one a mulligan. Any more shit posts I can accomplish in the remaining? Oh, I was in insert
think
mode. All right, so let's.
You went a little off the rails with that. I was.
Yeah, I went.
I was thinking maybe,
I went a little too
maybe
hard.
start
in
with
that
like start with like a hello world in the template. You know.
one. Yeah.
And Lucky,
Yes,
Um,
sir.
this icebox thing that you recommended, absolute garbage.
Is it?
Yeah, it's terrible.
I had a good experience when I used it like 2 years ago.
Maybe they downscaled their operation because the UI sometimes works, and it also takes forever to load.
Weird. I've never had that happen with it. Ah, well, I'm sorry.
I'm very disappointed.
There we
Yes,
go.
that's why it's so cheap.
Okay, so is this more like it?
mean, that's the thing you could do, yeah.
It's wrong for a second, but you know.
You know what? That makes it even better.
All right.
Because then we can make an issue, and then somebody can come solve it and fix your terrible code.
Hey, can you give me access to push domain?
Why
Can-
can't you just
give me
fork
access
it,
to push
bro?
domain.
I told you to fork it.
Give me access to push
Oh,
domain,
okay.
dude.
Hold on. All right, hold on, hold on. I need to open up the GitHub then.
Yep, certainly.
Why won't my browser open?
I don't know. Man, this looks like a cool Discord. Anyway,
I've heard the people in there are pretty stupid.
I heard some of them
Yeah,
are
they
stupid. I
are.
heard there's one guy there, really smart, tall, runs a stream, streaming right now.
Oh,
in
yeah.
fact,
Hey, did you add him as a collaborator, Diesel? Because I can't open my browser for some reason.
Which porn do you
Unless
have?
I went to Firefox.
You switched to Firefox?
No, I can't open Firefox either. Well, what the? Wait, I got it open. Okay. Wait, why
You
don't
got
I
it,
just
buddy?
use W3M?
yeah. Why don't you just use
Yeah, I'm
W3M?
logging in right now.
All right, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I got it attempting to push in a loop, so
I mean, I don't even think I have access to project settings, so probably just a collaborator.
how does it feel to be just a collaborator?
I feel a bit underappreciated, you know.
Damn, I'm sorry to hear that.
What do you mean? You have admin rights, bro.
Do I?
Admin
I
rights,
gave
more
you
like
all
sadmin
admin
rights.
How do I have 6,000 lines of code committed?
How many lines of code do you have committed?
6,000. Well, almost 7,000.
Oh, stupid multi-factor authentication. Okay, what did you need now, Nate? You need a
Just-
collaborator?
yeah.
Okay. Settings.
Yep.
Collaborators.
Yep. Fantastic.
Add people. MP mail. And that's in your inbox.
All right.
So I have to accept it.
Technically, I think that's one line, Nate. I don't think there's a line break in that.
I'll be all right.
You're just committing a
Right now,
very
you're
long
told-
line.
Right now, you're Torvaldsing.
What are you talking about, Torvaldsing?
Ending answer.
Yeah.
Ready?
Accept invitation. We're good. All right. Let's just wait for this get
There you
add to
go.
finish. I added in an extra test file. Hope you don't mind.
Oh, that's fine. We need more code coverage on tests.
Yeah. This will get you some code coverage. I tell you what.
I mean, we need some more files, you know?
All right, this file is taking a little bit longer than I expected to get add. Jordy, can you figure out why it's never mind?
Oh, there it goes.
I think you're good.
All right,
Here we go.
git push origin main.
Oh, I need to add a. We should add a nightly branch, bro.
We should. What? I mean, what is our distribution? I don't even know anymore.
Our only distribution just does not odd and not even. But I'm planning on releasing it once we have the other packages, the Go packages, the cargo
I think we-
packages, and
Isn't
C++
CLI, you think?
packages. Dude, we need a CLI. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
interface
need
as well
we
as shit.
need we need that load balancer written in Elixir done sooner than later. We also need
Jesus
that
Christ.
file validator as well. Written in Haskell by our very own Douglas.
I think we also need a CI script of like to prevent people from writing code that doesn't contain curse words.
Shit.
Well, you need to get Lucas on that one. Honestly.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit. It's too big. Dang it.
That's what she said.
I'm trying to generate enough tests that it's less than 100 megs. Because you can only have a file that's 100 megs, and I keep making 2.8 gigabyte files. Dang it. You need to start hosting this on Hugging Face.
Hugging Face?
Yeah.
No.
Actually, I
No.
petition you guys need to move this project to a forge for very serious open source projects. So either SourceHut or Codeberg.
Oh, Bitbucket, dude.
What if we
GitHub
just
is-
make our own GitHub, you know?
Anti open source. They're gonna steal your wonderful code and put it in what do you call it? Copilot.
Yeah. You
True.
wouldn't want that.
Yeah, you want this bad boy in Bitbucket. That's important.
You definitely don't want that.
You can get Bitbucket for free, dude.
Yeah, you can for like 2 days.
Yeah. Look at that.
Check out Codeberg.
How do you spell that?
There's Codeberg, like iceberg, but Codeberg.
Codeberg. Software development, but free. Non-profit.
Oh. I like
These
that.
people very, very serious about open source. So we need to bring them a serious open source project.
Okay, not odd. Perfect.
That's exactly what they want.
Oh,
They got Mastodon and Matrix. That's how you know.
well, it looks like my terminal has crashed. So enough of that.
Right? I thought it was GPU accelerated.
It was too fast.
Yeah, it was too fast.
A little too accelerated.
Yeah, it accelerated so fast I couldn't even read it, so I had to close it. Codeberg is primarily funded by donations. All right, so we've just broken into regular chilling in the Discord banter at this point. I think
honestly,
we declare this to be
we need
over.
We need to
Think,
start talking more shit again.
Yeah, this was like a good experiment, though. I think there's something here.
I think you're right.
Good stuff. Let
I'm
me
gonna
just
OpenCV implementation.
go to the. Thanks for watching the stream. Just trying a little new format. We'll see what's going on in the future. Anyway, thanks for joining me, gentlemen.
You just got up to 10 viewers.
Anything you want to say?
Why are you gay?
All right. Anyone else have any opinions?
No.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah. Wait. Contribute to not odd.
Contribute to not odd. Thanks.
Yeah.